Up next, we'll have a quick look at the at what's going on in the Newcastle District Cricket and the Central Coast District Cricket as well. And plus, we'll have a look at the classic flashbacks from the year 2000. That's coming up next here on NBN's local sports news. Good evening. My name's Conklin McLeod of NBN's local sports news. Tonight, we'll have a look at the results of the Newcastle District Cricket and the Central Coast District Cricket as well. And plus, we'll have a look at the classic local sporting moments from the year 2000. First, in round 4 of the Development League of the Newcastle District Cricket, and Cardiff have secured, and Cardiff Bullaroos Development League Black team has secured a victory over University of Newcastle, while the Hamwicks have beaten Mayweather. Also, in the other games, speaking of Mayweather, the Lions managed to beat Belmont. And also, West managed to defeat Waratah Mayfield, but thankfully by 1. Also, Newcastle City defeated West Development League Gold 192-94. Also, Waratah Mayfield defeated Cardiff Bullaroos Development League White 100-78. Round 3 of the Central Coast Cricket, and Narelle, Wyoming has secured a 243-41 win over Southern Spirit, while Terrigal Matcham has secured a victory over Brisbane Water. Meanwhile, in other games, Northern Power has posted a victory over Lisero Arimba, and Warnervale has beaten Kincumber Avoca, while the Entrance has beaten Wyong with a huge 238-215. No. Okay. Now to the second grade of the Central Coast cricket competition, and Narelle, Wyoming has done it again after securing a 229-25 win over Southern Spirit, while Brisbane Water has beaten Terrigal Matcham this time 134-113. Elsewhere, Kincumber Avoca has secured a victory over Warnervale. Also, the Entrance has beaten Wyong with a huge 329 victory. Also, in the only game this afternoon, Northern Power has beaten Lisero Arimba 259-49. Still on cricket, and in the Newcastle competition, and West have secured a victory over Nelson Bay, while Belmont has beaten Maryland Fletcher 116 to 115. Elsewhere, Toronto has defeated Wallsend 111 to 110. Also, the Vatars Red have defeated Merewether with the Lions knocked out 116 to 110. Also, Cardiff Bullaroo managed to secure a victory over Warners Bay, while Port Stephens also had a victory over Stockton and Northern Districts. So too did the University of Newcastle, right up against Merewether Fletcher. Also, Newcastle City managed to defeat the Hamwicks, while Vatars Blue had the bye. Still Newcastle and District Cricket, and Cardiff secured a win over West, while Merewether's Lions have secured a win over the Rogue Scholar 98 to 97. Also, Merewether's Mary Ellen Mudderats have been beaten by Port Stephens Pythons 256 to 185. Also, good news for Warners Bay. They managed to beat Redhead with a 200 to 196 win, while West secured a victory over the Nelson Bay Turtles. While in Division 2, Adamstown secured a win over their rivals 119 to 117, while Glendale beat Gitawa 134 to 120. Also, Merewether secured a victory over Redhead 81 to 80, while Maryland Fletcher defeated West Wallsend 70 to 69. While Port Stephens called off its match against West. To Division 3 now, and Edgeworth secured a win over Newcastle Beach 17 to 16, and Adamstown secured a win over Hillsborough. Meantime, Maryland Fletcher defeated Warners Bay 150 to 118. Meanwhile, Merewether's Lions had a loss over Nelson Bay. Also, Valentine secured a victory. Had a loss over Newcastle City. To Division 4, and Maryland Fletcher had a win over Wallsend 36 to 35 in its well-known innings, as well as runs and overs, while Warners Bay beat Gitawa 225 to 38. Also, good news came for West. They managed to beat Beresfield with a 151 to 123 victory, while West defeated Wildtime Mayfield 185 to 27 win. To the next one, which is Division 5, and Toowoomba secured a win over Adamstown 206 runs to 110. Wow. That, of course, is one of the best scores that I've seen, as well as victories. Also, Stockton and Northern Districts have secured a victory over Valentine Eleebana 175 to 133. Also, Katawa has beaten Valentine Eleebana Greys. Valentine Eleebana Greys has beaten Katawa 253 to 207, while Maryland Fletcher has done it again, beating Waratah Mayfield 241 to 204. There were mixed results into Division 6, with Nelson Bay forced to call off its match against Bursfield yesterday, while Valentine Elibana defeated the Hunter Taverners 121 to 118. Also, Toronto managed to score, but however, it was not enough to secure a victory over Port Stephens, who managed to win 74 to 73. Also, Waratah Mayfield defeated Warners Bay, while Stockton and Northern Districts had the bye. To Division 7 and in round 4, and Valentine Elibana secured a win over Charlestown 271 to 130, while Waratah Mayfield was forced to call off its game against Maryland Fletcher, while Adamstown managed to secure a win over Warners Bay 307 to 66. After the break, we'll have a look at the best sporting highlights, the best local sporting highlights from the year 2000.
I'm going to buy that.
Into big business now, are we?
Nope, I'm quite happy with the small business I own, Louise.
Who are you banking with now, Bob?
Newcastle Permanent.
No, I know. I mean your company banking.
Yeah, we're with the firm.
Didn't know they did business banking.
Well, I have done for quite some time now, Dad.
Oh, good move.
That's mine. Thank you.
Your business is in good hands with Newcastle Permanent.
They're our building society.
Wake up in the morning, gotta get because the Herald is the best way to start your day.